get a shout out to Winnie Dot? A shout out to Winnie.
We're going to start off with our recap of Baddies USA, Chapter 2, Episode 2. Hey, it's the Baddies in the USA. Hey, it's the Baddies in the USA. So we pretty much start off where we ended last episode, with the big three fallout again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw them fall out all throughout Baddies USA Chapter 1, right? Then it was obviously beef at the reunion for Baddies USA Chapter 1 because Lex was trying to fight Summer, and Dolly snuck Summer twice, when she was fighting Rolly. So I thought the beef, I didn't think the beef was technically over, but like, why y'all keep trying to fight Summer, right? So that's what we started off, y'all. Dolly just beating up Summer, y'all. She was giving her some cold uppercuts. Y'all know that's Dolly's signature move. Like, it was, it was like, what are we doing? All throughout this episode, like, I'm not going to lie, y'all. I wanted to give the last episode, the first episode, a 10, right? But the OGs ruined it for me. Like, if we only got, now that's TV, the BGW girls, right? And Ciroc versus Treve and Tommy and stuff like that, the episode would have been a 10. That would have been like a great way to start off the season. But when you add in the OGs with these rehashed, horrible, trash, rerun, basically, beefs, it's just like, what are we doing? So last week we got obviously the Dolly versus Summer. Nobody want to see that anymore, right? We got Hurricane Hilm and Little Ball Hottie. We don't care about that. We got Scotty versus Natalie. Again, it's like, what are we doing?
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
What else? And then for this episode, y'all, we got Wet versus Amber. Again, like, Amber just keep fighting Wet. But it's funny, like, just like how people wanted to throw Stinker in Summer face, I'm gonna have to do the same thing with Amber, even though Amber fought Lex and Tashiki. But as far as I know, did she fight Ivory? I don't know about that yet. Did she fight Ivory? She fought E.T., Tashiki, and Lex, but she didn't fight Ivory, who was pressing on her, on Deja Vu. But she fight Wet 1,000 times. I'm tired of that. Then we got Miss Kanaya wanted to fight, Egypt wanted to fight Miss Kanaya. Over what? Again, I didn't even really understand what the hell was going on. Right? I know it was from last season from the cabaret, but it just seemed unnecessary. This episode, like, I don't care. Then we got the petty three sitting down with each other. You know what I mean? And they got all the excuses in the book. Hear me out. So Cold Colorist went. So they had another sit down, right? They got to sit down with all the trios, right? So they had Cold Colorist, Fanta, and Catfish sit down, right? And Catfish told them that she felt some type of way that they didn't help her when she was getting beat up by Stinker at the reunion. And it was weird that they jumped Tavy, but they didn't jump Stinker. It's I think Fanta was like picking and choosing or something, like, oh no, I didn't want to jump, or we didn't have, like, I don't know. I forgot what she said. She was like, yeah, that was y'all beef, whatever. I don't know what the hell she was talking about, honestly. But then Cold Colorist got the nerve to go on Beyonce's internet and boldface live and say, girl, I just had, my breast done. I got my surgery. And, I can't, I wasn't supposed to be fighting like that. But you jumped Tavy. So what would have been the difference of you jumping Stinkerbella too? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand that. Like,
no, I'm not. No. This is just not organic to me. It's not. You know what I mean?
Then we got the cabaret girls. Like I said, Amber on the walk-in, just straight up beat up wet, right? Then Egypt pressed wet, and they became cool. They was like, yeah, there's no reason for us to fight. We ain't really got no reason to fight. Same thing, like you and Kanaya didn't really have a reason to fight. Same reason you and Chinks really didn't have no reason to fight. And it's crazy because you beefing with T-Love now. Like, bro, they all fake and all weird. But check this out, you guys. Fair use. Shout out to Zeus for the post. This is when the cabaret girls met up. And Neek talking about she's the cabaret captain. Well, what the hell that mean? And they was talking about teaming up, y'all. That's Halloween. They didn't even let it happen organically. So basically, the cabaret girls all agreed to have each other back. You know what I mean? Knowing that they all don't even get along. Amber obviously don't get along with Wet. Kanaya obviously don't get along with Neek or Egypt, really. You know? Fair use.
On the show.
We kind of talking in a circle, ladies. Can we get down to the bottom of it? We get to
That's
stick
what I'm saying.
together.
It's a
What
yes,
we doing?
I'm not sticking with that.
I feel like you
Kanaya,
have. I'm sorry.
you said it.
I'm
But
not-
I feel like you have.
okay.
Bitch, I don't like it. I'm not sticking with you.
I
You
don't
fake
give
as
a
fuck to
fuck
me.
if you don't like me.
Bitch, I know
don't
you
give
don't,
a
but
fuck
you
if
should.
you don't like
You
me.
should,
I don't
bitch.
give a fuck if nobody don't like me. That's y'all problem.
A lot of the girls be gaslighting me because they be posting about me on social media. So even though the conversation is going in circles, I want to stand my ground in this moment. So even if we do move forward, you just know, like, stop playing with me.
What the fuck?
And
y'all
then
say
you
about
telling people you gonna slap me for what?
I
Slap
am
me
gonna
for
slap you.
what?
I am gonna slap you.
Slap me for
Let's
what?
slap him.
Slap these
I am
other
gonna slap you.
bitches.
So Amber being messy as hell, talking about slapper did. She put a battery in Egypt back and, you know, they started fighting. And she was chasing her all around. She was fighting her with, you know, with the wig. They went, because I didn't notice, I didn't even realize that they were so strategic, y'all. I didn't realize that they were so strategic. Is this the cabaret gentlemen's club, script club? I didn't realize that they were so strategic that they sit down and meet up at a script club.
This
I
don't
am
even make
gonna
sense. Slap
I'm
these
gonna slap
other
you.
bitches.
I am gonna slap you.
Don't let her near you.
So they started fighting, y'all, obviously. She pulled off Egypt wig. You know, she's bald. It wasn't even a good fight. For one, like, I feel like the security was doing all the fighting this episode. Like, they really not letting them fight. And if you watch BGW, that show is so much better. Them girls is brawling. They let them fight. So they really fighting on BGW. On here, not so much. It's pretty, yeah, the security was jumping in. And Egypt really ain't like that. Like, I can see, you know, why she duck wrecked from Tashiki, honestly. You know? You said when Kanaya said Egypt was not a heavy hitter, she was just heavy. I lost it. Yeah, I got to get that clip. Y'all got to remind me. I'm going to add that clip because I said I'm still in that. You hoes is not heavy hitters. Y'all just heavy. And I'm using this. You hear anybody else say this? You know where they got it from. Drop some grapes in the chat. They ain't heavy hitters. They heavy quitters. These hoes is heavy quitters. For sure. Y'all pick and choose. Okay? Heavy pickers. As in picking and choosing. Right? So, y'all really didn't miss much, man. Like, if you watch the episode, it's like super overstimulating and a lot's happening. But really nothing really went on, you know. So like I said, Dolly beat up Summer, then Natalie was dropped some tea, spilled some tea, got us giving Summer the side eye. She said that Summer was talking about Natalie's nanny who has cancer, and I'm like, whoa, what was that about?
Wait. Let me think. This is crazy.
If that's true, that is not cool whatsoever, right? That's weird. So that was some tea. Then, like I said, they had the petty three sit down, right? And they acting like they cool and stuff. Then we had this situation, like I said, right? Amber beat up Wet. Would you say Egypt beat up Kanaya? I guess it really didn't do much. I guess That wasn't even a fight, but okay. I guess if you want to give it to Egypt, sure. And then they all agreed to like team up together and be cool. But we obviously know that's not going to last long because I believe Kanaya and Egypt fight again multiple times, and Wet and Amber fight again this episode, right? So this now leads up to the auditions. Not the auditions, the what do they call it, y'all? The rehearsals, right? So they have rehearsals, and this is when the girls is rehearsing for the bookings. They're performing and stuff like that, right? So Lenny and Natalie announced that they're going to be performing at Rolling Loud. I ain't gonna lie, Tashiki and Ivory was looking hella jealous. It was kind of weird, the look that they was giving. They didn't look happy for them at all. But Chinokio and Lemonhead made Rolly the substitute CEO, the substitute teacher, while they go perform at Rolling Loud. And she didn't do a good job at all. Like, they was like, you ain't supposed to be fighting. Pressure just went live and said they weren't supposed to be fighting and stuff like that. But obviously everybody was fighting. So Amber ambush, right, attacked Wet again, which is weird because I think Wet, because Wet and Amber is not cool, even though they all agreed to stick with each other and and be a team and stuff like that. Wet said straight up, I'm not helping you fight. I'm not helping you fight at all. You know what I'm saying? You say Egypt was corny for that. Yeah, Egypt apparently is fighting Kanaya all season. She claims she didn't fight Ivory. So why she didn't fight Tashiki? You know what I mean? You said that fight was weak, but Egypt got it. Yeah, I guess. You said them the hoes was looking scary, looking to stick together. Facts. You said they just making up false narratives at this point. I follow Summer. She never said anything like that. Just like, well, this could be behind the scenes. You said Rolly was saying that Summer was talking about Dolly's nieces and nephews. Well, same thing, same way Dolly was talking about Cole Color's daughter. You said Neat trying to build an alliance and Amber being on Wet. Right. Like, girl, what are you doing? So Wet was like, girl, I ain't fighting for you. So she just beat her up again. Right. And then she started having issues with her asthma and allergies. She said she had a cold. I'm like, girl, go home. Amber didn't start off good to me yet. Obviously, I think she's going to win us over a little bit more. Obviously, because she don't get no cool points. Wet even said it. She's like, girl, you don't get no cool points for beating me up. Like what the hell? And Wet is she don't have to fight to be entertaining. Like, y'all, she was acting like she was off of perk. Y'all, she was tripping. Everybody fighting, y'all, and she like doing ballerina twerking moves and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all. Anyway, Ms. Wet is crazy. So she get beat up by Amber. Then Ciroc and Tavy fight. I was almost confused on why they fought, but I forgot that Tavy was one of the chicks that helped jump Ciroc last season at the finale on Ciroc, so that made sense. I can't even really give a winner because the security was saving Travis. They were saving Travis, y'all. So I really can't, the fights was trash this season. I mean, this episode. I don't get it. It was hella whack. So if you want to give a winner, I guess you'll give it to Ciroc, but they were more so fighting the security all this episode, y'all. It was so weird. The only people that got clean shots, you know what I mean, was Dolly on Summer and Amber on Wet. Other than that, maybe Fanta and Stinkabella. You can tell Fanta way too fast for Stinkabella too when they was fighting. She was catching her. But yeah, nah. So Ciroc and Travis had a whack fight. Then ET attacked Camilla, and it looked like Camilla got some good hits in. Yeah, it looked like she got some good hits in. So I don't know if I would call a winner with that. I guess I'll give it to Camilla, sure. They fought literally for 2 milliseconds, 3 seconds. It literally didn't last. So, okay. But Camilla was popping it and she was acting scary, talking about, girl, we got kids and we pretty than the mother effer. I ain't here to fight. Girl, go home. You duck and rag. What are you talking? Like, literally, what are you talking about? Like, literally, how old are you?
How old is your ass?
41.
A grown ass goofy. Remember, I just told you, you that old gang, and you still
What did I
keeping up
do?
this
Like,
drama.
what do I do?
Bitch, calm down.
I was so irritated, y'all, with that. Girl, we pretty. We pretty than the mother effer. And we got kids. Girl, there's multiple pretty girls on the cast, and literally then there 90% of y'all got kids. So I don't understand that. That was weird. You know? But what else? Who else fought y'all? Y'all, pressure and persuasion was unwatchable. I ain't gonna lie. Like, girl, what was they doing? They both can't fight. But here's how pressure steals the show for me again. Now, she did try to fight Rolly too. She was on the no-hit list, injured reserve, being super protected. So pressure wasn't even able to get to her. Like, literally, the security was like surrounding Rolly like she was the damn president, right? So that was whack. I didn't like that. But pressure ended up fighting persuasion. And come to find out, y'all, how she had mace on her hands? So you telling me in the first two episodes, her first two episodes ever, pressure got you hoes, got the baddies pressed so much, so bad, that y'all jumped her and used mace on her? Mind you, this not Tashiki. This not, Ivory, Lex, all these heavy hitters that y'all so damn scared of. Y'all jumped pressure and used mace on pressure? Really?
This is just not organic to me, you know? It's not, you know what I mean?
They're Marquietta's cuz on a gang of trips and I don't give a fuck what you get back, cuz I'm hot. I just want the ones that lose to get up out of here, okay? They need to go to Marquietta boot camp. I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, so that was whack. But yeah, they fought, y'all. Do y'all really want to give a winner? For so much to go on, y'all, I still feel like this is one of the worst episodes of Baddies. I was not entertained. It was a lot going on, but not at the same time. Like, fights wasn't all that. We seeing the same fights over and over. You know what I mean? But if you guys didn't know the lore and the history between that, Persuasion jumped into the Pressure and Tavy fight at the Baddies Gone Wild auditions. Yeah, so that's why they fought. Right? They fought. I say tie, I guess. I really, yeah. A lot of this was given scripted. The Petty Three sit down, the Cabaret sit down, yeah, it was just whack, But yeah, Pressure fought Persuasion, and she used mace, which was weird. Then we got Stinka was it Fanta and Tavy? They fought again, and it looked like Tavy was getting the best of Fanta, and then Cold Colorist jumped into that. And I'm like, why y'all didn't do that for K. Rican at the reunion? That's exactly what K. Rican was just talking about. Like, what are you, like, bruh?
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, we doing, right? And then Cold Colorist fought Stinka. I guess you could give it to Stinka. I mean, they both wasn't, I don't know. Didn't they fight 2 rounds? You could say that was a tie too, round for round. Unless I gotta rewatch it again. I don't know, y'all. Like, the fights wasn't really given. The security was breaking it up so fast, like, it's hard to give a winner. Right? And like, it sucks because you see how they let Lex do Summer, and then you see these fights now, and like, y'all not letting them fight. I don't get it. It's hella weird. But then Fanta and Stinker fought, and I'll give it to Fanta on that one. I ain't gonna lie. She fast. She was way too fast for Stinkerbella. You know, and Stinkerbella put her wig, you know, in her crack and stuff like that. It was just, yeah, it was like, girl, what are you doing? She was like, girl, you want your wig back? She said, no, you can keep it. I said, that was funny.
Ew.
Did I miss anything, y'all? Then Lex attacked Camilla, y'all. Which was weird because, because Camilla was swinging at ET, but she was arguing with her. Camilla was more so, she was like on that, she didn't want to fight though. She was, she was ducking, bagging, hiding behind the security, but she said like she was more on that with Lex, and it's hard to really give Lex credit for that fight because it technically wasn't a fight. It was literally the security letting Lex attack Camilla. You might be like, what are you talking about, Grape Tea? If you rewatch it, right? Well, let's play this scene real quick. Shout out to Zeus Fair Use. This was what led up to it.
These hoes ain't respecting no limitations of rehearsal. These some real motherfucking baddies. These bitches that came and they on that top.
I know for sure Camilla was talking that ish on the internet. So I'm ready for anything, because stand on that.
This was never an issue. No. No, you ain't gonna talk me down. You can't talk me down. You can't talk me down.
What you gotta say now? 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 What you gotta say now?
This is a motherfucking ball.
Let it go.
So, yeah. So, Lex got on her, right? But Lex didn't really do any damage until literally the security got between them. And then she grabbed her by her hair and was kicking her in her head, y'all. And that's why Camilla was leaking, y'all. Damn, and she crashed out. She was crashing out after. And then it was weird because wasn't Tashiki hugging Camilla and being cool with Camilla after that? Camilla weird.
Ooh, that bitch was wobbly. She needs to get her equilibrium together.
Like, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Lex is like on a mission to become the most unlikable baddie. It's like it's her job at this point. But why Camilla was acting like was she only there to sell cat? Allegedly, I'm just saying because why was she was acting surprised that she had smoke. Yeah, Lex did have a ring on. Yeah, that was whack too. But Camilla was ducking wreck for sure.
Get your scary ass up out of here. Get your scary ass up out of here. Go see that judge. Get your ass up.
Inside the courtroom.
I believe that was it, y'all. Unless y'all remind me. The Cabaret girls meet up. Okay. Dolly beat up Summer. Cabaret meet up. Amber beat up Wet. Kanaya fought Egypt. They still decide to team up together. Petty 3 sit down and argue and make up, which was fake. Then Amber beat up Wet again at the rehearsals. Ciroc fought Tavy. Fanta fought Tavy. Persuasion fought Pressure. Pressure tried to attack Rolly. Cold Colors fought Stinker. Fanta fought Stinker. E.T. tried to fight Camilla. They got a couple swings in, but nothing crazy. And then Lex was kicking Camilla in the head. Right? That's all I can think of. That was it. It wasn't really all that to me personally, y'all. The episode was trash. Now, next episode looks pretty cool. Looks like Persuasion used the mates on E.T. and Amber attacked her, which was crazy. And then Ciroc versus Lex. and it looked like Ciroc was walking legs down. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was like, whoa. That looked a little interesting.
Bring the popcorn. This gonna get good.
But so far, y'all, I don't know, man. I don't know. It looked like Camilla got sent home too, you know. But the show really so far is not really all that to me.
That's not what the fans want to see. That's literally what the fans don't want to see. Do you understand? Like that's not what they want to see. And that's not what the fans want to see. That's what the fans, I promise you, don't want to see.
Damn, you fell asleep watching it? Damn. Well, that says a lot, you know?
Huh? Let's talk about that.
You know, the baddie bots, that we gonna call them now, y'all. Baddie bots, because we don't even believe these are real people. The baddie bots not gonna like that. They gonna just say you hating. I saw people in pressure chat talking about, you don't like nothing. I'm like, what the hell?
Leave Brittany alone! Please.
Everything gets on your nerves, Grape Tea. Do y'all work for what's the name? Do y'all work for Zeus? Somebody said it was a great episode to me. Hey man, we all got our opinions. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Somebody gotta enjoy it, you know? But yeah.
April the 12th, 2015.
Yes.
And have they been changed in any way according based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit.
Congratulations. But I'm gonna say no.
No! I'm not. No!
I gave last episode 6, adjustable 7, right? Adjusted maybe to a 7. And I wanted to give it a 10, but the OGs was trash. So this episode is obviously worse than last episode, so I can't give it over a 6. I'm gonna say I want to say a 1, y'all, really. Like, this wasn't, like, BGW was so much better than this. Like I said, they try to overstimulate you with so much stuff going on, but it was trash. Like, nobody cared. Do y'all care about Tavy and Fonta fighting again? Stinker and Cold Colors fighting again? Amber and Wet Wet fighting again? Dolly and Summer fighting again? We already saw all of this stuff. I don't care. I just don't care. What are we watching?
This is just not organic to me. You know? It's not. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah. It's crazy, bruh. Anyways, but yeah, that was our recap. Okay, let's see what the internet has to say now. Okay, that was our recap of Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 2. Let's see what the internet has to say. Okay, now I will say this. This, okay, is one of the stars of the show. We already knew this was gonna happen. When we heard Wet Wet was gonna be on the show, we was not expecting Clarissa Shields, okay, a heavy hitter. We expected her to be Miss Wet Wet, and that's exactly what she's doing, okay? When everybody's fighting, literally everybody's fighting, DTB is performing, and Wet Wet is being Wet Wet, yo. You can't tell me she wasn't up a perk 30. All right? They said everybody fighting, meanwhile Wet Wet in the back. Look, Mariah Malone said Wet Wet is hilarious, y'all. Look at this. This was her. Bruh. What was she on, bruh? Look. What the hell? Like, are you cool?
Bitch, calm down.
Bitch.
Bruh, this is hilarious, okay? Yeah, man. So, yeah. Okay. They said nobody can make me hate Wet Wet. She is genuinely just funny as F. Yeah, her ankles. Remember, she was like, girl, look at your ankles. Right? She was flicking off Amber. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She was funny, y'all. She was funny. But I told y'all, we was in the Discord roasting. To me, she reminded me of the aliens from Men in Black. You remember that? Hey, Jay. Hey, Kay. All right, I remember. This is Wet Wet. Is that shade? My bad.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
Any food. Shout out to Zeus Hot His Tea for the post. Okay. They said, I'm living for the cabaret girls. Really? To me, they was arguably the most boring on the show so far, other than Wet Wet. Well, nah, I ain't gonna lie. The Petty Three was, yeah, they like what? I guess, you know, everybody got the right to their opinion, y'all. Y'all know how I feel. It's just like they were just there to me, honestly. I can already tell Egypt and Neek about to piss me off all season. And the only reason I'm giving Amber her credit is because she got down with Tashiki and Lex. So, and she fight ET. So, you know, Amber so far is irritated because she only fighting Wet Wet, but it seemed like throughout the season she go rub off on me. Because, you know, she was hilarious on the cabaret too. They said, I gotta stop popping it on the internet, then get on the show acting confused when you get hit. Man, they talking about Summer. What? You know what's funny about that? And just say that you don't like Summer. Why y'all acting like Dolly didn't attack Summer twice at the reunion and Lex was trying to fight her again? What are y'all talking about? Y'all acting like she just talking for no damn reason. Y'all are weird.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
And stop making it seem like talking is just automatic to get beat up or something, because they get talked about all the time and don't fight people. Anna jumped Dolly at the Baddies Midwest premiere. Did y'all remember that? Y'all forgot about that? She never fought her. Anna said Dolly is dirty. She never fought her. Anna spit on Lex and never fought her. Okay. Yeah.
This is just not organic to me. You know? It's not. You know what I mean?
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Clock it.
But look. Let's use their excuses. Right. Repeat this. You know what they gonna say? But they were friends. It's different. So you will fight your friends first instead of a random that's talking that you got beef with, that jumped you and spit on you? That don't even make sense. What are you talking about? Also, didn't Mariah Lynn talk trash about Tashiki and got exposed in the text messages and didn't fight her either? So we've seen evidence of this multiple times. What are we talking about? All right. What are we talking about? Yeah, so y'all not about to do that. Y'all not about to do that. Any food. What else we got? What the heck? They said Persuasion came strictly to bang. Yeah, she came with the shiesty. You can tell they got that from Dolly because David did that on BGW too. She was fighting with the shiesty on. But it seemed like they got that from Dolly. Dolly came with the shiesty on Baddies USA chapter 1, right? Or was that at the reunion when she fought with the shiesty? It was one of those. Maybe it was the reunion. But I know she came on the show with the shiesty. They said, why is Wet Wet cat out? Right, yeah, that was crazy. She literally pulled out her cat. And I was like, okay.
You bitches is freaky. You a nasty ass trick.
Yeah. I forgot all about that, honestly. They said me trying to count how many fades was had at them rehearsals. Yeah, but here's my thing though. That, bro, like, no shade. Some of y'all are like, some of y'all are like easily entertained, and no shade. That's good. Shout out to y'all, right? But my thing is that why do you have a cast full of 40 plus cast members and we're getting the same fight, right? So like, did y'all really care about what's her name, y'all? Amber fighting Wet again at the rehearsals, right? Fonta and Tavy again at the rehearsals, right? What's the other one? Stinka and Cold Color is fighting again at the rehearsals. It was only a couple of new fights, and technically they wasn't, but it's the first time we got the one-on-one phase. Like we got Ciroc and Tavy, even though Tavy jumped Ciroc last season, but you know we got to see Tavy and Ciroc, but they didn't really let him fight. That's weird, right? Camilla and ET, like, come on, from Baddies East, y'all, really? We got Baddies East stuff, you know? It just wasn't given to me. I don't know. It wasn't really all that, but okay. I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourself. It said Amber and Wet beef is so unserious. Like, y'all have been fighting since 2021, 2022. That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, bro, it's been like 5 years. Like, what are we doing? I'm tired. All right? I'm tired. I feel like Amber is obsessed with Wet at this point.
You are under spells, people. You're under spell. I ain't under no spell. You are. You're under a spell.
Man. What else we got? They said pressure trying to sneak Rolly. What's the beef? What I miss? Well, you ain't been around. You ain't been around. Yeah, they got beef. Amber, Rolly been talking crazy about pressure for a minute now. All in interviews, being messy in the blogs and stuff like that. That's what they do. You know? That's what they do. So there you go. They been had beef. They said all the baddies fighting while Bad Dolly just chilling. Yeah, y'all so-called heavy hitters outside of who? Lex and allegedly ET, right? Ivory, Dolly, and Tashiki was just chilling. You know, they was just chilling. They said Diamond performing and Wet dancing while everybody is fighting for their life. Yeah, that was funny. That was probably the highlight of the episode, honestly. Like, that was funny. Big Lex, not the little one. Yeah, look like Ciroc got with her program though. So I can't wait to see that fight. I can't wait to see how that come out. You know, it looked like they was both really getting it in. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh!
What else we got? Ciroc was in there, hold the F up. Yeah, because she got the size advantage. Like, Lex looked a little bit taller than her, but, you know, she's slim. You know, Ciroc, you know, she thick, you know. But it looked good. It looked like they was going at it. Oh, yeah, I don't know what the hell Wet was doing. They said Wet is the key. That's when she put out her cat, and Amber looked disgusted. They said DTV has me in tears. It's so much going on, but she said I'm getting this practice time in right. Performing Line It Up for the 30,000th time. So Fonta made sure she helped Cold Colorist fight Stinka, but couldn't help K Rican. Oh, hello. That's what I said.
That's crazy.
That's what I said. What we talking about? I don't know. That was weak as hell. I really wasn't, you know, I wasn't really feeling that at all. That was like really, really weak to me, honestly.
Clock it.
You know? That's how irrelevant that is, y'all. Malaya and DJ Sky did kind of fight again. Mariah snuck her and then tried to throw a mic at her. That's how irrelevant it was, because that's another fight that we already saw. They fought during the season, they fought off the show, at a booking, and they fought at the reunion. Like, come on, y'all. What we doing?
That's not what the fans want to see. That's literally what the fans don't want to see. Do you understand? Like, that's not what they want to see. And that's not what the fans want to see. That's what the fans, I promise you, don't want to see.
I forgot all about that. Y'all, this show, bruh. Yeah, this a 1 out of 10. I'm sorry. Once you start, because maybe it's just me, because you got to remember, y'all, everybody's not in the blogs. Everybody don't watch every season. Everybody don't watch every episode. Everybody don't even watch back, but for some odd reason, they got something to say about it. And they come over here acting like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's crazy, right? I can't get everything right. I slip up. I don't remember stuff. I could get things wrong, get things mixed up. I'm human, right? But, like, of course, I'm going to have a little bit of a higher standard because this is literally my job. I'm a baddiologist. I'm a baddies historian. This is what I do literally every single day. I talk about baddies. Right? So of course I'm gonna get tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It can recount stuff from multiple seasons and the dry, storylines and reruns and recycle. So what are we talking about? Like, I'm done. Like, this is trash.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
But hey, if you like it, I love it. Congratulations. But yeah, this show right now, it's a hot ass mess.
A hot ass mess.
Why she look so rough? The fuck am I watching? Ugh. Whoa. Yuck.
Anywho, that was our recap, guys, of Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 2. I'll keep you guys updated. I will keep you guys updated.